Hello fellow model makers. Welcome to this build of Revell's 172nd scale P-47D Thunderbolt, an aircraft that was widely used by the Americans as a fighter bomber and ground attack aircraft during the Second World War. We have chosen this kit so that we can have a go at painting a metal finish, something we have not done so far on the channel. So without much ado, let's take a look at the kit. The box is a standard Revell side opening box. It's a skill level 3 kit. Inside, we have a single plastic bag with all the parts in it. The parts are silver plastic and have a lot of flash on it. A lot. The decals look nice, but I read a few reviews on the net, and the common consensus seemed to be that the main Raging Bull decal is a source of much heartache. The instructions are folded in an unconventional way. At least I have not seen instructions folded like this before. Other than that, they're pretty standard Revell instructions. Not too many steps. There are two paint scheme options. We will be going with the metallic finish. Here is another thing that I have not seen too often. The color scheme also shows the riveting pattern, should one want to add rivets to the plane. That is nice. I often do add rivets, but won't be doing so on this kit. But just the same, it's a nice little touch. Anyway, let's get on with the build. I start by cutting the fuselage and cockpit parts. Given the amount of flash on the parts, it takes longer than usual to clean them up. On some parts, it's difficult to tell where the part ends and where the flash starts. Other than that, the detailing on the parts seems to be fine. The parts appear to be crisp and the details appear to be clean. Off camera, I cut all parts that need to be painted interior green, including the landing gear covers and the engine cowling. I have also cut and cleaned the wings. I glue them together. The two halves fit reasonably well, and I don't think I will need any putty. I use Tamiya's extra thin cement. I give all the parts a black base coat. I like doing this, although some modelers go directly with the interior paint. That's fine too, but I like the tones that the black shadow coat helps me create. You can decide which way you like and do that. Once the black paint has dried, I use Vallejo's zinc chrome for the interior. I try to apply light coats and let some of the black shadow show through. This creates a nice effect, but it's rather difficult to do in this small scale. Right, first goof up. The wheel well joins the fuselage, which also has a small part of the well, which I did not realize I had to paint, of course. Well, I will need to fix that. Once the zinc chrome had dried, I took a fine brush and painted some of the interior details, starting with the harness. I also dry brushed the control panel with some aluminium paint to bring out the details. Once that is done, I paint a few dials red and yellow just to break up the monotony. Okay, if you want to display the plane with the undercarriage down, like I do, you will need to cut the wheel covers into 3 parts. So here we go. I seal everything up with some Future Pledge. You can use any clear varnish, which works just as well. Once the varnish is dry, I give all the parts a wash with Tamiya's panel line color. Any extra wash is removed using a Q-tip dipped in turpentine. One can also use white spirit to do this. It's time to put all the parts together. And here we run into a first and hopefully last fitting issue. It appears that the engine does not fit inside the engine cowling. The only way around this is for me to sand down the engine and make it fit. Finally, after sanding and repainting the engine, I was able to get the cowling to sit in place. I must say that the cowling and the fuselage joint leaves a lot to be desired for. Right, time to test another new product that I have got, MIG's masking putty. I know it's meant for camouflage patterns, but I am so eager to give it a try that I will use it for general masking. The putty is a little hard to start off with. But once you have softened it with some kneading, it's a dream to work with. I love it. It holds form and shape better than blue tack. Also, it has no sticky residue or oils that I can see so far. And it doesn't stick to your fingers while you try to shape it. I'm really happy with this stuff. Good thing I bought 2 cans. I also masked the cockpit area using some sponge and some masking liquid. And with that, this plane is ready for some paint. But that will have to wait till the next episode. Right, fellow modelers? I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Until the next edition, have a great time and happy modeling.